Hello everyone, Tech Gamer here. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Dragon Warrior 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In this video, we're going to go into the cave to Rhone and acquire the Armor of Erdrick and the Thunder Sword, the two best items for the hero in this game. So as you can see, we have gotten up some levels. We are now at levels 24, 22, and 18. We've learned some new spells. And gotten some armors for the Prince of Canuck. The Prince of Canuck now knows Firebane, and the Princess will soon be learning Explode It. So, as you can see, our items here are our usual stuff. You can see the Charm of Rubus from the previous video, and the Eye of Malroth, which are the two items we need. Really, that's it for this game. So, let's go ahead here and open the door. And again, we will cast Step Guard. So while we're on our way to the cave to Rhone, we'll talk a little bit about the Armor of Erdrick. The Armor of Erdrick doesn't actually give you that much more defensive power from the Gaia armor that I have now, but it prevents you from being hurt when you step on poisons and stuff like that. So it's worth it to definitely get. And the more armor, the better, obviously. So, where did I fight around to get up to these levels? I actually went into the cave to Rhone and just basically hung around on the first floor and grinded. You get up levels pretty quickly once you can start beating the saber lions and stuff like that. It gets pretty easy. There's also metal babbles in here that provide you with like 1500 experience. So we're going to pass the steps that we came in the first time. Now we need to be careful right here. There are pitfalls, and go up these steps. Now this part is a maze, but it's actually pretty easy. You only need to venture over 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And we'll take these steps to the next floor. So overall, at this point, based on my levels of 24, 22, and 18, the Cave to Rhone enemies are not that difficult. They can still do a considerable amount of damage, and you need to watch your magic points, because you run out, you're going to have a problem in terms of having to heal. So here we are. Up to the left is the Thunder Sword and the way to go. Down this way is the Armor of Erdrick. So as you can see, here are some metal babbles. We'll try and fight them. Probably run. They usually run. But this is where I fought around before to get up to the levels that I'm at. So let's go ahead and attack this guy. As you notice, the hero's attack power on metal babbles is getting stronger. It used to be like 1, 2, now it's 4. Once you get the Thunder Sword, it becomes like one-hit kills for metal babbles, which is great for getting up levels. So let's go ahead and attack this guy here. I can't wait till Gwen learns Explode It. It makes everything like so much easier. Between Firebane and Explode It, you can breeze through these guys. So we head south now, following through this path. And we're going to head into this darkened area. As you can see, another metal babble. Metal babbles, again, like I said in my previous videos, you have to be extremely careful with, because if they cast Firebane in groups, they can kill you. So we're going to go ahead and go up these steps and through this passageway. And here we are at the Armor of Erdrick. So magic vampires, vampirus really actually don't hurt you that much. They basically just keep their whole time casting defense and surround and stuff like that. They don't really ever actually attack and sleep. They do too. Looks like the game glitched. There you can see the wording is screwed up. Hopefully that's not an ominous sign. When that happens, it means something went screwy with the game, but it seems to be okay. There it is again. T's don't seem to work. As you can see, they're not really doing any damage to me. They're just more of annoying. You have to be careful because you can expel a lot of magic points just to beat these guys. So we have to watch that because the Cave to Rhone's large. So we're just going to go ahead and attack these guys and knock them out here. This should do it. Yes. Okay, so now we've got the Armor of Erdrick treasure chest here. Let's go ahead and pop it open. I always question why, if they knew that these items were going to be important for the future, they wouldn't have just put them all in one, like, ridiculously secured location. As you can see, it only gave us 5 defense points, but that's okay. It's better than 0. So now we're going to go pick up the strongest sword in the game, which is the Thunder Sword. And it's a little bit of a pain to get to, but not too bad. That's why I take the Cave to Rhone in 3 trips. Trip number 1 is to get the Life Crest. Trip number 2 is to get the Armor of Erdrick and the Thunder Sword. And trip number 3 is the final passage through the Cave to Rhone. The logic behind that is, for getting the crest, I'm not strong enough to get through the cave. Getting the Armor of Erdrick and the Thunder Sword, you have to go out of your way to get them. And once you acquire the Armor of Erdrick and the Thunder Sword, it drops you right back at the entrance to the cave. You drop down through one of the holes. So it doesn't make sense to venture through the cave again. It makes sense to go back, save, replenish, and then do it again. So we're just going to keep working our way back here. The way we came, we're going to bypass the stairs that go down, that we came up, and we'll go north, and then east. So we're just going to keep heading north, and then we'll shoot east when we get to the farthest point. Go ahead this way. There's another metal babel. They always run. Okay, so here we are in a new basement. We need to trigger a opening in the ground to drop us down 1 level, which we'll go ahead and do. Usually just walk randomly, you'll find one. And this can trip you up because we need, down at the southern part here, you can see the staircase. We need to get to that staircase to actually leave the Cave to Rhone. That's the way to get out on the other end. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We need to get it to trigger a drop for us. So we just got to find one and step on it. And it's going to drop us into a huge open area that can consume you if you don't know where to look. It's literally a gigantic open area, and there's nowhere to go in it other than to find a pit hole. So as you can see, it'll just go on all ways. The way you need to go is you need to go all the way down south and then cut left. So we want to be in the southwest corner of the room. And inside of that section, there is a pitfall again that opens when you step on it. First time I played this game, it took me a long time to figure that out. We knew that the Thunder Sword was here somewhere. We thought it was in this room, and you had to just kind of search for it, like similar to some of the other spots in the game where they don't give you a direct answer as to where the item is. So we'll go ahead and try and fight this attack bot, but I have a feeling I'm going to run. These guys are strong, and they hit twice. Yeah, let's run. Uh-oh. It seems lowercase t's. I know, lowercase t's do work. Okay, so Gwen passed away, but that's okay. We have a Leaf of the World tree. Now you have to remember to heal her because she only has 1 hit point. Now directly south, we're going to head, there's the hole, bottom left corner, and it drops us right at our destination, the Thunder Sword. Let's go ahead and equip it. Wait to go from 134 to 174 attack. That is the strongest weapon in this game, which is surprising because you would think the Sword of Erdrick was, but apparently not. So we are maxed out for the hero and the princess. The only thing left is the prince. He could still use some upgrades in terms of armor and weapon, shield. Weapon I don't care about for him. The armor I want to get him the mink coat, and for the shield I want to get him the shield of strength. Both of those together are basically his best armors. So to get out of here, you need to drop right here, and it's going to drop us in this strange room, again with nothing in it. Same deal for the next section, if I remember right. We just wander around, we'll find the pitfall again, and we're just dropping floors. So we're going to, basically it's going to unfortunately drop us right back at the beginning of the cave to Rhone. We're like right above the entrance right now. So as you can see, here's the first floor again. So we're going to go ahead now and just go outside and go back to Baran, save, probably get up a couple more levels, and hope we don't get killed here. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, the hero's defeated. This could be a problem if we don't run here. Oh, good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just get out. So now, the hero is deceased, but we need to bring him back to life. So we're going to go ahead and cast Return, head back to Baran. So as you can see, that the same strategy I always use throughout this game is I'm willing to sacrifice my players to get the items in question because it makes me that much stronger. And then I'll just come back and do it again. So let's revive the hero. And go back and stay at the inn for good measure, as usual. I expel a lot of money doing it this way, but for right now, it's okay. I'm going to grind a little bit and get up the levels and get the money needed to buy the stuff I want for the Prince of Canuck, which is basically at this point just the mink coat. So let's go ahead and check on everything. As you can see, all 5 crests. And we're going to go ahead and save our game here. Okay, so for our next video, we will be completing the passage through the cave to Rhone to get to Rhone, and then ultimately take on Hargon and Malroth. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See everyone soon.